follow Jesus Christ,
You believe
if you're
that his
in him, they will
disciples are
not
still
taste death.
walking around today. They're
Yeah.
still alive. They're 2,000
Yeah,
years
yeah.
old.
What is it? They got details.
Whoever believes in Jesus Christ will not see death, but they will have everlasting life.
Come on, you can't be serious, dude. Like you actually think that they're still alive?
No,
He's gotta believe
not
that.
in
He's
that
gotta
sense,
believe
obviously.
It's not obvious because that's what he
but
said.
they are alive. Yes, they are alive.
Like if this is so convincing, why did the Jews not believe this? Right? Why didn't the Jews just turn around and be like, "Oh, you're the Messiah"? Right?
Because
why-
they were all looking for
did.
some warrior to come and
No,
smite
because
their enemies.
No,
and
because
they
had
did
read
at
their
first.
books,
They did
and
at
had
first.
read the prophets.
They did at
actually
first.
understood
And
as
he
opposed to
showed
what
up and
you
said,
guys
"Pray
have
for
not
your
done."
enemies and forgive
When
your
there's-
enemies."
So when
Bushman,
guys,
there are still
guys, check this out.
there are still Jews today that actually
Matthew
convert
10,
once they see the
in
messianic
Matthew 10,
prophecies.
in Matthew 10, when he says, "When they
Sure.
persecute you in this
a
town,"
very small few of them, yes, but
when
not
when
the Jews.
when,
Yeah,
when
the
in
ones that are
Matthew 10,
open-minded,
in Matthew 10,
who aren't
in
being
Matthew
obstinate
10,
like Jessica is.
in Matthew 10, when he says, "When they persecute you in this town, flee to the next. For truly I tell you, you will not have finished going through all the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes." That was a lie.
Hold on. What Matthew 10? What Matthew 10?
Are they still running?
Matthew 10.
Are those
What's the
Christians
verse?
still? Matthew 10:23. Are those Christians still running back and forth between the towns since he said that? This is the dumbest fucking thing in the world. You cannot believe this. You actually think that they're being persecuted and running back to town over 2,000 years. Because that's what has to be the case. It's Matthew 10:23. When they persecute you in this town, flee to the next, for truly I tell you, you will not have finished going through all the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes.
The Son of Man did return,
language. No, he didn't. Wait,
Yes,
are
he
you a
did.
preterist? You're a
No,
preterist?
he did return. He did
Are
return.
you a full preterist?
He did
Dribble.
return.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Wait, do you know
what do you think? What do you
okay.
think?
So wait,
What do you think happened?
I'll tell you.
What do you think happened when he resurrected?
Dribble. No, the resurrection is not the coming of the Son of Man. He
Wait, the
said
Son
it
of Man did
himself.
not return? The Son of Man did not return at the resurrection?
Okay, if you're not going to interrupt me, I'll answer you. In
No,
Matthew
answer the question.
24,
Did the Son of Man
read
not
Matthew
return at the
24,
resurrection?
In Matthew 24, 29 to 20 to 34, he tells you what it's going to be. The coming of the Son of Man. Immediately after the suffering of those days, the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from heaven. I don't think that's happened yet. And the powers of heaven will be shaken. Then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven, and all the tribes of earth will mourn. And they will
Son of
see
Man.
the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven.
Yeah, that'll be
It's the same
apocalyptic
language.
Son of Man.
He literally uses the same language. The Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven.
That's the
And he will send out his angels with a loud trumpet call. This hasn't happened. This is the parousia.
This is the apocalyptic Son of Man.
This is the parousia. This is the second coming.
Yeah, this is not the second coming necessarily.
So when in Matthew in 10:23, that's what he's referring to.
Necessarily, this can also be referring to believers in general. This doesn't necessarily mean the disciples alone.
What? The coming of the Son. Wait, the Son of Man coming is what?
No, I'm saying, but whenever they persecute
Guys, I'm
you
being
in the
consistent
city,
with Jesus'
flee
own
to the
words.
next. Listen, whenever they persecute you in the city, flee to the next. For sure, I say to you, you'll not finish going to the city of Israel until the Son of Man comes. First of all, the Son of Man did return, and second, this can be a general statement for all believers.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes,
Did you
that
read
does.
Matthew 24? Guys, if you're not going to you're going to ignore literally what Jesus says in a later chapter about this.
The verse you bring up.
So again, okay, ready? The coming of the Son of Man, right? It's literally the header, the descriptive header in your Bible probably says that.
Your Bible
he talks about it.
No,
listen, he says, and they will see the Son of Man coming on.
Atheist.
Coming on. Okay. The Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. He will send out his angels with a loud trumpet call. Can we agree this hasn't happened yet?
What are you doing?
No, this does not happen yet.
Okay,
that would be
it
the
hasn't
Daniel
happened
7
yet.
prophecy.
So the stars will fall from heaven.
Yeah, this hasn't happened yet.
Right. Okay, great. This hasn't happened yet. So when he says in Matthew 16,
Dude, you're not gonna get
where he says 27 to 28, truly I tell you, there are some standing here who will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom.
Why are you a female?
The second coming.
Mm-hmm.
The second coming. So in other words, they're still alive today. They didn't taste death. They never died.
You said Matthew 16, 27?
Yeah, Matthew 16,
Because
27 and 28.
I remember reading scholarly consensus about
was
this.
a
That it
small
was in
thing,
reference to the Second Temple destruction, where they would get
Where did you get that from?
persecuted. You said
If
Matthew
that's the
10,
scholarly
16,
consensus,
27.
you're
That's
kidding,
not
right?
the verse you just
According
said.
to
I'm
what,
talking
Answers in
about
Genesis?
not some of you will not taste death. Where is that?
Oh, that's Matthew 16, 27 and 28.
Okay. Matthew 16, 27 to 28.
He literally says the Son of Man is to come with his angels in the glory of his Father. It's the prior sentence. That's where he's referring to about the tasting of death, that's going to happen before some of the people he's speaking to at the moment die. He's promising that the generation that he's talking to, all this stuff will come to pass. And you know why this is further supported? Because Paul believed it. You can see their passages and their writings. They all believed it was imminent. They didn't know the day or the hour. Only the Father knew the day or the hour, right? Which is a whole problem for Trinitarianism. If you believe that he shares all the qualities of God, then he's not omniscient.
Well, no, because Jesus also has a name that no one else knows.
Yeah.
That's cute. So in
It's
any
not. That's
case,
actually Revelation 19. so
Literally
I
in
don't
the
know what
same
you're talking
chapter,
about.
he tells him that he knows. The end.
Speaking of Revelation,
Son of Man.
Revelation is when John actually saw the vision of the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. So even that will be fulfilled in John, who actually saw the Son
some
of
of
Man.
them. Is some a singular or multiple?
Well, we
Language
have John.
matters.
All right, then we have at least one
And,
person.
wait, hold on, wait. Are you referring to the tribulation? What are you referring to? What are you referring to? Are you referring to the tribulation?
I'm referring to John having the vision where he saw Jesus Christ coming in his glory as the Son of Man.
That is true. Yeah.
Wait. When he saw, what did he see specifically?
He saw Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he saw the
and what
apocalyptic
happened?
Son of Man
Yeah,
What did he do? What did Jesus do?
He saw many visions of Jesus Christ.
in Revelation.
And what did he do in the vision?
For example,
he came back to wage war.
Yeah. The word of God dipped whose robe was dipped in blood.
Fire.
His name written on him. No one else knew except
He
himself.
came back to wage war on the Antichrist.
So check this out.
And establish the kingdom.
When you see in 1 Corinthians 7:29 to 31, right? I mean, brothers and sisters, the anointed time has grown short. From now on, let even those who have wives be as though they had none, and those who mourn as though they were not mourning, and those who rejoice as though they were not rejoicing, and those who buy as no possessions. For the present form of this world is passing away. Do you think that the heaven and earth have passed away?
They're passing away.
They're
It says
passing away.
Oh, so they're
It doesn't say
taking
passed
2,000
away.
fucking
It
years
says
for this to happen?
passing away.
Well, yeah.
It actually is taking 2,000 years for
You
this to pass
should-
away.
You're a Christian.
Just
Yeah,
Are you familiar with the
heaven and earth
Transfiguration?
will pass away.
Yes,
But you'll.
I don't think that-
That's one. Have you ever heard of that?
This is
argument?
very simple. I
that's
mean,
one
Hebrews
interpretation.
1:10
because
talks
they
about
went
this.
up the mountain as opposed to coming down on the clouds, or two. very
Jessica,
different
then Hebrews 1:10 to
and there was no
12.
casting of judgments.
Jessica,
during
then Hebrews
No,
1:10 to
no.
12 answers this question of heaven and earth passing away. Heaven and earth will pass away, but your verse also says passing. It doesn't say passed away.
It doesn't say that they
Oh,
have
this is such a
passed.
carp. This
So-
is
I know,
such a
dude,
carp.
I know.
Really?
This is
know.
a known
Okay,
truth.
here's another
This is a
one.
known
Okay,
truth
guys,
that
check
heaven
this
and
out.
earth will
So
pass
in-
away.
in-
So
in
it's a
first, in
truth.
1 John, so when it says 1 John 2:18, open that up. Children, it is the last hour. As you have heard that Antichrist is coming, so now many Antichrists have come. From
Yeah.
this we know that it is the last hour. So it was the last hour 16 million fucking hours ago.
That kind of refutes
Do you
your
think
point
it's
of
talking about the
Jesus not
exact
knowing the
hour? Do you mean literal hour?
That was John. That was in first.
Wait,
that
so
was first
when
John
when
2:18.
Jesus when John wrote that no one knows the day and the hour except the
But he said,
except the Father.
so when he said,
Are
from
you
this we
saying
know
now
that it
John
is the
just
last
completely
hour?
changed his mind and said I know?
I don't
the
know.
hour?
I didn't write the words. John did. So you tell me, what does it mean when
Because
he
this
says
is obviously
this is the last hour?
misrepresentation of what John's trying to describe and convey.
Oh,
He's
is
not
it-
claiming
what-
to know the
what's
hour.
All right, so tell me, what is the proper translation of the Koine Greek for this passage, since you know
No,
it better?
the word can be hour, but that's not the message he's conveying. Because he even
That's not
tells
the-
you
the-
who
so
the
words don't mean
Antichrist
words.
is. He tells you who the
The words
Antichrist is.
don't mean words.
Those who reject the Father and the Son. This is the Antichrist.
This is a cope. You're just coping because he never showed
No,
up.
I'm just telling you what
Well,
John is
you're
telling you
also the
himself.
one claiming words don't mean words because we know that the Messiah is someone that the Jews are waiting for, and when it says the Messiah,
I
you're
never
saying
said
that,
it
it's
wasn't
actually
though
not.
someone is waiting for.
All right,
Dude, Rangos,
so-
Rangos. Until you engage with my point about Cyrus and Messiah, we're done. You can't
we
just
already
ignore
engaged
that.
with that. I think we already engaged with that because Daniel 9 is very Rangos.
You obviously don't want to engage with that
Dribble.
one.
No, but Rangos,
Dribble. I
Daniel
already
9 is very
engaged with it.
specific who that figure is. He can be someone like Cyrus, but Daniel 9 tells you
So-
that he'll finish the transgression and make an end of sin. What messianic figure will put an end
So
to sin
when-
metaphysically, spiritually,
Are you guys
and make
familiar
atonement
with
for
like,
iniquity?
the didact?
Which Messiah?
Are you guys familiar with like Second Clement or the didact or First Clement, the writings in those? Like it was around like 96 CE, so this was like 60
I know who
years
Clement
later.
is. I know who Clement of Rome is, but Jessica, then you're kind of avoiding the question. You're claiming this
Soon
could be a
and suddenly shall his will be
Let me
accomplished.
finish. I don't want to hear a
Speedily he
monologue.
will
I
come.
want to respond to you. You
Speedily
made the
he will
claim.
come and will not
You made the
tarry.
claim. You
They
want a
even
response to
believe
the
this 60
Cyrus.
years afterwards.
No,
They
you
even
want to make
believe
a
this 60 years after that he will not tarry. So it's now
Jessica.
2,000 years later. Is he tarrying by now, guys? Is that speedily
Okay, so
he's
I'm
coming?
gonna respond to your question now. Your question was, how can this not be a general messianic anointed figure like Cyrus? Well,
Oh my God.
what generic anointed figure
Yeah, you don't want to deal with the
finishes
prophecy because it proves you
finishes
wrong.
transgression, puts an end to sin, makes an atonement
right.
for iniquity, and brings everlasting righteousness to seal up vision and
You
prophecy.
guys are-
What
you guys
messianic
this
figure
is-
like
this is
Cyrus will do
ridiculous.
this?
Yeah,
Okay.
like you literally are just ignoring every point.
You
And
just
you're
ignored
honing
what I
in
told you.
And you're ignoring the
like,
prophecy.
Dribble. I told you the timeline. I don't think makes sense.
does.
It doesn't add up.
It
Yeah,
does
I
make
don't
sense,
and I'll
but
say this.
you
and
don't
Dribble,
think.
guys,
You don't think.
you guys don't
know.
even
But you
understand that. I don't
yeah,
think
you don't think,
Daniel.
you don't know, but
Guys,
you're
I don't
uncertain
think-
when you actually do the
I
calculations
don't-
properly.
guys,
it perfectly lines up.
Okay,
You just don't want to
Dribble.
look at it
Here's the
properly.
point.
I
that
won't respond
I don't
until you
even
respond
believe
to my
any of
point.
this
I
is
responded to your
real.
point, but you won't give
I
a
don't
response.
believe any of this is
Yeah,
real.
so
I
stop
believe
being
that
so
the
obtuse
authorship
about
of these things,
Yeah.
that
Okay, Jessica,
Daniel
dude,
is actually not written
if you
when
don't
it was
know,
like. Do you know?
or
In
if you don't,
regards
I
to
don't
when it
care
was
if you don't
written,
believe it. I don't care if you don't
you're
believe it.
making
That's
an assumption.
irrelevant
You're
for
saying
this
it has to
prophecy
be this
anyway.
point.
There are things
for it
you
to line up
believe
with
that I
Jesus,
disagree
and
with.
it doesn't
So
even
why
line up
does that matter?
properly according to the
It
calendar.
does line up properly.
Okay.
That,
Right,
that's
you
the
guys
thing.
aren't
you
gonna-
keep
you
you
guys
keep
are not
moving the
gonna answer.
goalpost. You made an argument. You have to respond to the Cyrus
What
argument,
goalpost
Isaiah
have I-
45.
what-
What messianic figure, what anointed figure like Cyrus will put an end to transgression, make an end to sin, make atonement for iniquity, and bring everlasting righteousness to seal up vision and prophecy,
When
and
did
to
that
anoint the
happen?
holy of holies.
Trouble. When the fuck
Who-
did that happen? It hasn't happened yet. He hasn't done it yet.
Christ did.
So
Christ
what's your
did do that.
point here?
Christ did do that.
Christ
He
did
put
great.
he finished the transgression.
Wait.
He finished the
Time out.
transgression, put an
Christ
end to
brought-
sin.